Namaste Gurukulians, this is Rajni Arora, TGT SST. Today we are going to continue the chapter, 5th chapter, that is water. This is our 5th chapter of 7th class geography, and we have done with 4 chapters. In the first chapter, in this chapter we will understand about the different new things as we are learning in the previous chapters. So this is our part 1 in this chapter. In the first chapter we have already understood that biosphere is created with the 3 spheres. First is lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere. Okay. In the chapter 1 we have understood that biosphere is created with the 3 spheres, lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere. In the chapter number 2nd and 3rd we have understood about the lithosphere, and in the chapter number 4 we have understood about the atmosphere. In this chapter we will understand about the hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is equals to water, or we can say water is equals to hydrosphere. Okay, so we are discussing about we are going to discuss about the water. Water is like a life supporting unit, okay, or we can say it is a necessary part of our life, or we can say it is a water is a basic essential unit. Water is a basic essential unit of life. Why we are saying that it is a basic essential unit of life? Because without water we cannot survive. Okay, it's very important for our survival. That's why we are saying water is a basic essential unit, necessary part of our life, or we can say life supporting unit. Okay, so water continuously changes its forms, and I'm writing here, water continuously changes its form and circulate between ocean, atmosphere and land. Okay. So water continuously changes its form. We will understand these statements very carefully. Water continuously changes its forms and circulate between ocean, atmosphere and land. Okay. Before clearing these statements, I want to ask you a question. Where do you see water? Okay, some of you will say, ma'am, we see water in taps. Some of you will say, ma'am, ocean, ma'am, rivers, ma'am, seas. So there are so many sources of where you can see water. But tell me one thing, from where water originates? Okay, we will understand this question, from where water originates. Okay, so before discussing that statement, we will understand the statement here which is given. Water circulate between ocean, atmosphere and land, or we can say water moves on all 3 spheres. Water moves on lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere. See, water circulate between ocean, atmosphere or land, or we can say water moves on lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere. Zameen, hawa, samudra. Okay, anywhere we can see water. Water moves everywhere. Okay, I want to give you an example. Sometimes you observed that children float the paper boat in a ditch. in a pit, we can say. Okay, they float the paper boat in that ditch, but after some times when you observe that the water of that ditch that is evaporate, or we can say few water is observed by land, or few water is observed, or few water is evaporates. Okay, so that where that water goes. Okay, so in this example we understood that the जो children, जो बच्चा उस गड्ढे के अंदर अपनी नाव चला रहा है, उसके कुछ समय बाद आप देखते हो कि उसमें से जो गड्ढे में से जो पानी है वो बिल्कुल गायब हो जाता है. कहाँ जाता है वो? कुछ जो है ज़मीन सोख लेती है और कुछ वो वाटर जो है इवेपोरेट हो जाता है. ओके, so that is also a form of water. So this was our statement that water continuously changes its form. Water evaporation is also a form of water. Water, sometimes you observe water in water vapor form. Okay, I'm writing here. Okay. Sometimes you observed water in water vapor form. Okay, okay, or we can say moisture form. Moisture, which we discussed in the last chapter, air. Okay, sometimes we observe water in water vapor form. Sometimes we water in water gaseous form. Okay, sometimes we observe water in gaseous form. Gaseous form, how? The process of water and water vapor, the process of water and becoming the water vapor, the process between the water and water vapor is called gaseous form, we can say. Okay, so this is a semi-solid form, form of liquid, we can say. Okay, and when this gaseous forms change into water droplets, that become a cloud, and that cloud precipitate in the form of rain, slow sleet. So we can see the liquid form of also in example we can take, that is rain. Liquid form also we observe, sometimes we observe the liquid form also in the form of rain. Okay, next what we observe, what is the form of water? Sometimes when that water, when that rain drop out on the mountains, that convert into snow. So that is a solid form of water. What I am clearing here? I am clearing here the different forms of the water. So this was our statement that water continuously changes its form and circulate between ocean, atmosphere or land. Okay, are you getting what I am saying? I am saying that water continuously changes its form. Sometimes its form is gaseous form. Sometimes we observe the liquid form of water. Sometimes we observe the solid form of water. So these are the water continuously changes its form. This was the statement which I wanted to clear you. That's why I give the example of these forms. Okay, and it circulates between ocean, atmosphere, and sometimes we saw water in rivers, sometimes we see water in taps, sometimes in oceans, sometimes in groundwater. So these were these is the example that water circulates in lithosphere, atmosphere or land. And it is certain that if water is in snow form, solid form, it will convert into liquid. It is certain that if it is liquid form, that it will convert into the gaseous form also. So this is, what is this? This is called water cycle. अगर बर्फ है तो वो पानी भी बनेगा, पानी है तो वो गैशियर फॉर्म में भी बनेगी. इस तरह से ये साइकिल क्या होगी, रोटेट होती रहेगी. सो व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज अ वाटर साइकिल. ओके, so what we are talking about? We are talking about water cycle. Okay, water cycle, what we can say, the sun's heat causes water evaporates. Okay, water evaporates. I'm writing here, the sun's heat causes evaporate of water, evaporate of water into vapor. ओके, सन्स हीट के कारण क्या होता है, वाटर जो है वाटर वेपर्स में चेंज हो जाता है, और उसके बाद क्या होता है, वाटर वेपर्स कूल्स डाउन. ओके, वाटर वेपर्स क्या होते हैं, ऊपर जाते हैं तो वो क्या होता है, ठंडा होना शुरू हो जाते हैं. Water vapors cools down, cools down. Okay, हाइट पे जा रहे हैं, राइज हो रहे हैं, तो इट स्टार्टेड कूल्स डाउन. ओके, आफ्टर दैट इट condenses and forms cloud. Okay, condensation means जब water droplet, moisture, water vapors मिलना शुरू हो जाते हैं, that is condensation. Okay, so it condenses and forms cloud. Okay, condensation, जब पानी जुड़ जाता है, जब मॉइस्चर वाटर वेपर जुड़ रहे हैं, then it forms cloud. Cloud form होने के बाद क्या होता है, from there it may fall on the land. Okay, from there it may fall on the land in the form of rain, in the form of snow, and in the form of sleet. So what is mean by sleet? Sleet is a form of raining containing ice, that is a sleet. Okay, so we will read it again. Okay, we will sum up all the things which we have done in this water cycle. Okay, so first we discussed about that water continuously changes its form and circulate ocean, atmosphere or land. Okay, means there are so many forms of water: liquid form, semi-solid form, solid form, gaseous form. So these are the different forms of water, that is water continuously changes its form and circulate from atmosphere, land and ocean. Means it moves in every sphere, in lithosphere, in atmosphere, in hydrosphere. Okay, it moves in every sphere. That's why I gave the example that sometimes we observe water in gaseous form, water vapor form. So this cycle continuously going on. अगर स्नो है तो वो लिक्विड भी बनेगा और लिक्विड है तो वो गैशियर भी बनेगा. दैट इज अ वाटर साइकिल. ओके, सो बट दिस वाटर साइकिल, how this water cycle formulate? The sun's heat causes evaporate of water into vapor. sun's heat क्या करती है? evaporate करती है, water vapor में change करती है water को. okay, water vapor में change होने के बाद क्या होता है? water vapor cools down. after that it condenses. condensation means इकट्ठा होना. किसका इकट्ठा होना? water vapors का इकट्ठा होना, जो moisture है उसका इकट्ठा होना. and forms cloud. क्या form करते हैं? cloud form करते हैं. जब clouds होते हैं तो वो वो क्या होता है, क्लाउड्स जो होते हैं, जो उसमें वाटर वेपर होता है, ड्रॉपलेट्स होती है, वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स होती है, वो रेन की फॉर्म में, स्नो की फॉर्म में, और वी कैन से स्लीट की फॉर्म में जो है वो नीचे प्रेसिपिटेट हो जाती है. तो दैट इज आर वाटर साइकिल. आई थिंक यू हैव क्लियर्ड ऑल द थिंग्स अबाउट दिस. सो नेक्स्ट which is given in your chapter, that is earth is like a terrarium. Earth is like a terrarium. So what is mean by terrarium? Terrarium is an artificial enclosure for keeping small house plants. I'm writing here. Terrarium is an artificial enclosure for keeping small house plants. Okay, so what is mean by this? A terrarium is an artificial enclosure for keeping small house plants. It means you can see in this picture, in a glass they are planting. Okay, in a glass a biosphere is created in this glass. पौधे लगा दिए गए. ओके, पानी का छिड़काव कर दिया गया, और पानी की लीव्स में से क्या हो रहा है, ये जो वाटर वेपर है वो पानी की लीव्स में से रेन की फॉर्म में दोबारा से प्रेसिपिटेट हो रही है. ओके, यू कैन क्रिएट योर ऑन टेरेरियम ऑल्सो. ओके, करना क्या है, आपको एक जार लेना है, उसके अंदर मिट्टी डालनी है. मिट्टी डालने के बाद आपको छोटे छोटे से पौधे लगाने हैं, उसके बाद उसको पानी देना है, पानी डालना है, उसे बंद कर देना है. धीरे धीरे जब वो पौधे ग्रो हो जाएंगे, उसके बाद उनकी लीव्स में से जो पानी है वो वाटर वेपोरेट होकर क्या हो जाएगा, रेन की फॉर्म में, कंडेंसेशन के बाद रेन की फॉर्म में प्रेसिपिटेट होना शुरू हो जाएगा. सो व्हाट दे आर सेइंग कि अर्थ इज ऑल्सो लाइक अ टेरेरियम. हाउ वी कैन से दैट अर्थ इज लाइक अ टेरेरियम? बिकॉज in this earth water evaporates from the seas or oceans, and that water after evaporation, that water precipitate on the earth in the form of rain, in the form of snow, in the form of sleet. So that's why in your book it is said that earth is like a terrarium. In a terrarium is biosphere is created, that water first water evaporates, and after that water precipitate. In the earth also water evaporate from the ocean, and after that precipitate in the form of rain, snow or sleet. Okay, so this was all about this was all about the topic. Then how earth is like a terrarium. So if we talk about the water cycle, okay, so water cycle, the same water which existed centuries ago that existed today also. Okay, we can say the same water that existed centuries ago that exists today. The same water that exists centuries ago that also exists today. Okay, the major source of, if we talk about the major source of fresh water, then what are the major source of fresh water? Major sources of fresh water are rivers, are ponds, are spring and glacier also. I'm writing here. The major sources of fresh water are glacier, rivers, ponds and springs. Okay, these are the fresh water sources, means this water is available for us. Not all the water on the earth is available to us, but this water are the fresh water sources. These are glacier, river, ponds, or we can say spring. Okay, next thing which we can discuss, that the ocean bodies and sea contain salty water. Okay, what I am saying, the ocean body and seas contain salty water. Means this water is not available for us. Okay, these water are salty water. Why this water is salty? होता क्या है, पहाड़ों के बीच में से जब नदी गुजरती है, वो गुजरती हुई पहाड़ों से, पत्थरों से टकराकर जो है प्लेन एरिया में आकर समुद्र से मिलती है, तो जो सॉल्टी पार्टिकल्स है वो अपने साथ बहा कर ले आती है, और वो सारा पार्टिकल्स कहाँ चला जाता है, ऑशंस में, सीज में चला जाता है, और उसी के कारण क्या होता है, जो वाटर है वो सॉल्टी हो जाता है, और जो वाटर इवेपोरेट होता है वो सिर्फ वाटर इवेपोरेट होता है, सोल्ट जो है वहीं का वहीं रह जाता है। तो इसलिए कहा जाता है कि जो वाटर है ओशंस का, सीज का, दैट इज सोल्टी वाटर, दैट इज नॉट अवेलेबल फॉर अस, बट द फ्रेश वाटर सोर्सेज आर ग्लेशियर, रिवर्स, ponds and springs. Okay, so this was all about today. Thank you, have a good day.